Welcome back to Midday. We've got Tracy Moffett from Tracy Moffett and Associates joining us on this beautiful sunny day. We appreciate you coming in from that sunshine and being with us on the show.
I know, it's so gorgeous, which kind of leads into the topic of this week.
This is so fitting for this week, Tracy. I'm so glad that the weather cooperated for this. So curb appeal boosters that you can do, and it doesn't take long. Just in a weekend, you're saying there's some things you can actually do to spruce up your home.
Absolutely. I just thought, you know, like the weather has been so nice, and in regards to real estate, buyers are so savvy. You know, people are out there doing their research beforehand. So any kind of leg up that you can get on your house when you're selling, you really need to, because buyers they're aware, they read the stats, they're online all the time. So the more that you can do for your own property, the better. So I thought we would talk about things that are super easy, pretty affordable, and something that you can do in the weekend. And you know, curb appeal being first impression, the first thing that they see when they drive up to the home is very, very important and can totally set the tone before you even walk in the door.
Yeah, exactly. First impressions, they always count, right? So we've got several pictures, and we're going to put them up here in a particular order, and we'll start with this one.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, cleaning, getting out there, but doing a deep clean, trimming the bushes, sweeping and mowing, or not sweeping your lawn, but mowing the lawn,
so
sweeping your driveway, and power washing your driveway too. Windows and fence. A lot of people kind of forget about the fencing, especially if you have a nice, cute white picket fence. You know, but also gutters, that sort of thing. But also, I know it's tempting for some guys. Don't power wash the roof, especially if you have an older roof. You could take off some of the shingles and stuff. So just getting out there and doing a deep clean.
Okay. Yeah, I actually saw a couple of people doing that yesterday when I was out and about.
Interesting.
Yes, they've gotten a head start. And it's important, and especially too because we get that snow and that dust and all the dirt from the sanding.
Kamloops is very dusty. If you live near new construction, maybe even only a few blocks, it'll come and settle down. So it just feels good to clean. Plus it's good for when you're selling.
All right, our next photo, let's put that up there. Oh, shutters.
So adding shutters to your home can definitely add to the curb appeal. You know, you want to make sure that you're choosing a contrasting color. I just happened to choose 2 yellow houses. I don't know why, but
with totally different shutters, though.
Yeah, and you know what? Paint is cheap. It's easy, and you want to make sure you consider the trends and stuff that are out there. You know, you could go to your local paint store, talk to them about what's popular, but giving a fresh coat of paint, or adding some shutters to your windows can make a huge difference. I've actually seen before and afters, especially on the older homes. Super cute and fairly inexpensive.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Our next one, let's see what else we've got here. Oh yes.
Yeah, so painting the accent areas. So again, if you have existing shutters, you know, giving them a facelift with either some new paint or touching them up,
or like a pop of color, right? Like that looks so great.
Exactly. You know, think of your moldings around the windows. Maybe you want to add a wreath to your front door, that sort of thing. So, you know, accenting or cleaning up the accent areas to your home is often can be an area that people tend to kind of forget about, especially windows. But again, makes a big impact when buyers are coming to your house and that's the first thing that they see.
Yeah, they drive up and they're totally assessing the house right from that second they get there, right? Because they're looking at this as a potential buy, right?
Yeah, if you have anything that negatively affects your home, you've got lots of debris, car parts all over the front yard. It doesn't matter how nice your house looks on the inside. It's really hard for them to get in that mindset to appreciate what's on the inside if they've come in to a negative mindset when they first drive up. So curb appeal is super important. It's just as important as a nice kitchen, a nice master bedroom. That's what people tend to concentrate on. But your curb appeal is just as important.
Okay. The next photo we have is, okay, yeah, so a facelift, right?
Yeah, so again, giving your door a facelift, like primarily your front door. You can, do it with a pop of color if you can't afford to buy a new one. Doors nowadays are so decorative. You can get wrought iron, you can get glass doors, and it can make a huge impact on the way that your house looks. So having either doing it through a pop of color or replacing the door altogether.
Yeah, it does make a big difference. I actually saw a home up in the area where we live that, and I only noticed it the other day, has this bright blue door.
Yeah.
Totally unexpected with the way that the house is designed and the color scheme that they have going. And then there's this blue door, but it actually fits.
Yeah.
It was neat.
Yeah, and it catches your attention.
Yeah, it
so,
totally
and you want something to for people to remember.
Yeah.
So when they've been to their house, if they're looking at, several different houses on a tour, you want it, your house to be remembered.
Yeah.
So doing little things like this.
These are all good tips on getting those buyers to buy that home.
And again, super easy. Replacing your house numbers. Again, a lot of people they overlook this, especially if they've been sun-beaten. The old brass numbers can tend to tarnish. So replacing house numbers is something that's super easy. And again, all of these tips you can do over the weekend. So you can, get your little list out and tackle it over the weekend when the weather's nice.
Okay, I like it. Was that our last one?
No. I think we
Did
have.
we go through them all? No, we didn't. Exterior lights. Okay, good. I was like, we still have time left. Let's talk more.
So exterior lights, again, you can update it and replace the bulbs. So that's another thing. People think, well, they're coming to my house during the day. People are turning lights on and off all at times during the day. So updating those exterior fixtures too.
Okay, and then we have two more pictures. So here's another one.
So patio furniture. I know people love color with patio furniture, but when you're selling your house,
Don't go
you
crazy.
want to keep it neutral. You can. I showed the picture in the corner there with the orange chair. You can definitely have accents, and you can definitely have accent pillows and stuff like that. But when you're selling your house, you want it as neutral as possible, because again, you want your buyers to visualize their things in the space. When they're too distracted by loud, crazy patio furniture, sometimes it'll take away from a fantastic backyard, a very nice view, because they're too distracted by this crazy patio furniture. So when it comes to tone it down, use some accent colors if you want to do colors.
Okay. Good to know. And our last photo, Tracy, we have
it's just doing small details. So again, you can plant a tree. You can do flower boxes. The one that I love the most is this tree bench.
Yeah,
so
that's such a cool idea.
Yeah, if you have a great big tree in your house, having somebody come in and build you a little bench, I love it. And it looks so cool when you drive up to the property and you see something like this, or even in your backyard, if it happens to be in your backyard.
I've never seen something like that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And we're at the season where you can do those details, of course, moving into gardening and flowers outside people's front doors and things. So yeah, good tips.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're
Curb appeal
welcome.
boosters you can do in just a weekend. Think about it. It is almost the weekend, and spruce up the outside of your home. We are back in a moment here on Midday. Stay with us.